What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm here to talk about one from Twilight time, and it is Hilda Crane. So, in this movie, Gene Simmons, not the guy from Kiss, the classic film actress, stars as a woman who's been married twice, divorced twice, and she's about to come home to her, small town, hometown, to kind of get a fresh start, or not, maybe not a fresh start, just like somewhat of a chance to kind of regroup and, just kind of start over. But of course, not only does her past follow her in her own mind, that she's troubled by the things that her failed relationships and whatnot, but also being in a small town and being a woman that's been married and divorced twice, there's a lot of gossip and rumors and whatnot. And pretty soon she finds herself in a love triangle between a local guy who's super nice, a stand-up guy, but for a woman like Hilda Crane is maybe a little too boring or dependable, I guess, which in her case is sometimes a bad thing. But anyway, between this guy and then this other dude who is a, French guy, he's sophisticated, he's educated, he's, suave, and also he's a womanizer. So we have kind of the classic bad boy versus good guy, dynamic, and then this woman is caught in the middle. I like this movie. It was not very well received when it was first released, and it really hasn't gained very much traction since then. But I like it. But then again, if you watch a lot of these reviews that I do, you know that I love melodrama, I love family drama, I love relationship drama, and this movie definitely has that. This is a very soap opera-esque melodrama, and I can see why people don't like it because it is a very, it's a very specific kind of narrative. But I actually had a lot of fun with it. And this movie, to me, reminds me a lot of the old pre-code movies, which this was made in the mid-50s instead of the early 30s. So but it feels like it's pulling back to that kind of a story where you have a more open examination of female sexuality and how women are judged differently than men, for the things that they do. It's not as out in the open as it is in some of the pre-code movies, but it's definitely there. And this was definitely one of the movies that helped kind of knock on the door and get these kind of issues back into movies again. So from that perspective, even, I appreciate Hilda Crane. Again, though, it is so melodramatic, and it's not melodramatic in an extreme over-the-top way, but it's definitely soapy, and, I don't know that there's a lot of B-movie value here because things don't spiral out of control. There's not huge emotional outbursts, but there's a lot of family drama. The mothers in this movie are not kind people, to say the least. And so if you like, soapy melodrama, romances, give this one a look. It may not be a classic, but I think it's a fun movie to watch. The Blu-ray from Twilight time has an isolated music track, the trailer, the A&E biography episode on Gene Simmons. I cannot stress enough how much I love these A&E biography episodes. I think they add so much context to these releases because a lot of people may not be super familiar with the films from this era, and especially the films of, Gene Simmons or some of the stars of these Twilight time movies. So it's so cool to have these A&E biography episodes that puts everything into perspective and gives you a better overview of what's going on. I much prefer these to the film historian commentary tracks, so I'm definitely glad to see one here. The transfer here is absolutely gorgeous. I was blown away by it. This is a color film. It's absolutely beautiful. Super clean print, beautiful, vivid colors, great contrast. It's a really, really nice looking print, and I'm super impressed by their work here. This is a Twilight time release, so it is limited to 3,000 copies. So if you're interested, I would jump on it. Some of them take a little while to sell out. Other ones just kind of, go super fast. I wouldn't think Hilda Crane will be one that will sell out super fast, but if you want to make sure you get one in your collection, you can go to twilighttimemovies.com or screenarchives.com as well, I think. So that's my review of Hilda Crane. I really liked it, but again, I love soapy melodrama and family drama and family dysfunction, so I'm kind of the key, demographic here. So if you want to read my full write-up of Hilda Crane, you can go to my website, markfusion.com, and check that out. There's also tons of other Twilight time movies there, as well as other classic 50s movies, and just all kinds of movie reviews in general. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch if you want to see what I'm doing on any of those places, at MarkFusion. If you want to see what might be coming up soon on this channel, you can go to Letterboxd and follow me there, at MarkFusion. I diary what I'm watching there so you can get an idea of what might be coming soon to this channel. The best way you can help me out, though, is just to hit that sub button. Like I always say, it's a free, easy, direct way to support me. Help me to keep watching these movies, making these videos, and also watching older videos is a huge help as well. Doesn't seem like it actually would be, but it definitely is. And then if you want to go that extra mile, if you visit my site, you can use my links to buy stuff on Amazon, and then a little bit of that money comes back to me, and I will spend it all to get more movies to review here. So thank you so much for watching this video. I do greatly appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon.